Hi, good day, Professor. Today, this is another of my report, and I will be presenting and analyzing one artwork by the great Filipino painter, Juan Luna. The title of the painting is La Muerte de Cleopatra, also known in English as the Death of Cleopatra. This painting is one of Luna's historical masterpieces and reflects his skill in combining history, emotion, symbolism, and deeper political meaning. So, before I even begin to introduce you the painting, I wanted to introduce you the painter first, which is Juan Luna. So Juan Luna was born in 1857 and became one of the most celebrated Filipino artists during the Spanish colonial period. He studied in Europe and gained international recognition for his large-scale historical painting. Luna often used scenes from ancient history not just to tell stories of the past, but to express ideas about power, oppression, and then the human condition. Ideas that were very relevant to the Filipino experience under Spanish rule. So let me show you a picture of Juan Luna here so that you have an idea how he looks like. So this is Juan Luna, one of the greatest painter in Philippine history. Okay? So, La Muerte de Cleopatra is a strong example of how Luna used history as a mirror of his own time. So, if some of you still don't know who Cleopatra is, Cleopatra was the last queen of Egypt and one of the most powerful women in ancient history. She ruled during a time of political conflict and was known for her intelligence, leadership, and alliances with the Roman leaders. After the defeat of her forces and the fall of Egypt to Rome, Cleopatra chose to end her life rather than be captured and humiliated. Her death symbolized the end of Egyptian independence and the rise of Roman dominance. Juan Luna chose this exact moment, the moment of defeat, to tell a powerful story. So in the painting, Cleopatra lies in the bed. So here's Cleopatra. Okay. Her body calm but motionless. Her pale skin contrasts with the dark surroundings, immediately drawing the viewer's attention. Her posture suggests both dignity and vulnerability. She is no longer portrayed as a powerful ruler, but as a human being faced final consequences of loss. Surrounding Cleopatra are her servants. Their expression show shock. So this girl right here, she shows shock. She shows fear, and another one feels sorrow. One servant appears frozen in disbelief, while another looked devastated, unable to accept what was happened. The room is dimly lit, filled with shadows. One Luna uses light and darkness to control emotion. Bright light highlights Cleopatra, while darkness surrounds the rest of the scene, symbolizing death and the unknown. So one Luna carefully uses dark, muted colors such as browns, blacks, and deep reds to create a somber mood. These colors emphasizes tragedy rather than heroism. The composition directs the viewer's eyes towards Cleopatra's body. Everything in the painting, lines, light, and figures, leads back to her. This artistic technique shows Luna's mastery of European academic painting while maintaining emotional intensity. What makes this painting powerful is not violence, but silence. There's no action, no movement, only the stillness of death. The servants' reactions allow the viewer to feel the emotion weight of the scene. Their expression reflect human grief, making the painting relatable despite its historical subject. This emotional realism is one Luna's greatest strengths. So, on a symbolic level, Cleopatra represents power, pride, and sovereignty. Her death represents the collapse of a nation. This symbolism strongly parallels the situation of the Philippines during Juan Luna's time. Just as Egypt fell to Rome, the Philippines was under Spanish colonial control. Luna subtly expressed the pain of colonization, loss of freedom, dignity, and identity without directly showing Filipino subjects. Juan Luna could not openly criticize Spain, but through historical allegory. By the way, he cannot, oppose the or criticize the Spain because it would um see as an act of treason, and then the Spaniards will kill Juan Luna. That's why mostly he used painting like this and Spolarium and Sanduguan so that he can express his feeling towards the Spaniards and show the Filipino people what is really happening around them. So he expressed colonial trauma and resistance basically. Cleopatra's tragic and reflects Cleopatra's tragic ends reflects the fate of colonial nations when overpowered by imperial forces. It raises questions about domination, survival, and the cost of an empire. This makes the painting not just historical, but deeply political as well. La Muerte de Cleopatra follows the realist and neoclassical traditions of European art. Luna's training in Europe is evident in his accurate anatomy, controlled composition, and dramatic lighting. However, what separates Luna from European painters in his emotional depth and the nationalist intent. Unlike Sporarium, which shows physical violence, La Muerte de Cleopatra shows psychological and emotional tragedy. Both works, however, explore the same theme, the suffering of the defeated. So, today, this painting remains relevant because it reminds us that history is shaped not only by victory but by loss as well. It encouraged the viewers to reflect on power, dignity, and the consequences of dominations, issues that still exist in modern society. In conclusion, La Muerte de Cleopatra is more than a depiction of death. It is a powerful reflection on power, defeat, and humanity. Through this painting, Juan Luna gives voice to the pain of fallen nations and reminds us of the importance of freedom and dignity. Thank you, and that concludes my final report.